Please take a magic ticket. It's time to climb on board. We're calling your attention with a major seventh chord. We're rolling down the tracks with tracks to entertain, to celebrate each other in song here on the magic train. So come and ride the magic train. Yes, take a ride on the magic train.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Magic Train. I'm Tim Seston. This is Luke Seston. We're your hosts. We're celebrating Patrick Adams today on the Magic Train with our guests Claudia and Shawn, and a special video from Val and Silly Goose. We're so excited. And so, hey everybody, how's it going today?
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
Hi.
Excellent. All right. Well, Luke and I are going to start us off with Patrick's song called Hot Air Balloon. And so here we go. They're magical, they're colorful, they're absolutely wonderful. I want to get inside and float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. Float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. See them decorate the sky like a colorful cartoon. Float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. Fly around the world and straight up to the moon in a hot air balloon. In a hot air balloon. People get smaller as they float higher. I want to stay inside and float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. In a hot air balloon. Float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. See them decorate the sky like a colorful cartoon. Float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. Fly around the world and straight up to the moon in a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. The balloon ride is over and we descend. I want to get back and ride it again in a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. See them decorate the sky like a colorful cartoon. Float up to the sky in a hot air balloon. Fly around the world and straight up to the moon in a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Magical, colorful, amazing, wonderful in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon. Soaring, flying, rising up in the sky in a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon.
Woo! Excellent.
Seston on piano. I'm Tim Seston on guitar. Thank you, Patrick. That's from his new album. It's called, Patrick, help me remember,
Travel Time with Patrick.
Travel Time with Patrick. We're so excited to celebrate Patrick today on the Magic Train. And I am going to pass the mic to Claudia Gunn, all the way from New Zealand. We're an international program today. We've got Shawn from Canada as well. And we've got Val from Baltimore. And we got Patrick all the way out in Las Vegas. Pretty exciting. All right. Here we go.
Awesome.
Claudia.
Hey, I'm Patrick. So just really happy to share a little bit of one of your cool songs. I am very happy to sing a little part for you of Small Boats and Big Boats, which is very appropriate because some people call Auckland, city I live, the city of sails. And we're an island country surrounded by ocean on all sides. And we have lots of lakes and rivers. So a lot of people spend a lot of time in small boats and big boats in this country. Small boats and big boats sailing on the water. Big boats and small boats sailing on the water. Small boat fishing on a lake. Let's cast the line out and see if it will take. Small boat canoeing down the stream. Seeing how fast we go, we paddle as a team. Small boat kayaking down the river. If you're looking for water fun, you know we will deliver. Small boat motoring down the pond. Get up on those water skis and see how you respond. Boat rides, so many different sizes. Big boats, small boats, so many surprises. Climb aboard and have some fun. Boat ride till the day is done. Small boats, big boats, small boats, big boats, small boats, big boats, small boats, big boats. So thank you, Patrick.
Yay.
I love your music, and it's such an honor to sing it back to you.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Awesome. And I'm going to pass back to you, Tim, to introduce our next performer.
Next up, we have Val Smalkin from Baltimore.
Patrick, we're doing this just for you before we go out to a fire station, and do a Christmas show. So thank you for everything you've done for all the people at Children's Music Network and your continued devotion to children's music. What does that mean? That means that Patrick is a friend to children everywhere and children's music everywhere. Is he my friend? He's especially your friend, silly goose. So we're going to sing Patrick's song, which is called Friends Are Forever. And you're going to get the music. I'm going to get the music. It takes her such a long time to get the music. She's very slow. Did you say something? No, I didn't say it. She's so slow when she gets the... I heard you. What did you say? I said, I love to suck my toe. Oh, that is disgusting. No. We're just going to sing a song. Friends are fantastic. Here we go. Friends are forever. The more friends, the better. Laughing and playing, you do things together. Friends are fantastic. Friends are fantastic. Wow. Fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers, grandparents and cousins are friends by the dozens. Friends are fantastic. Yes. Friends are fantastic. With teachers, you're smarter. With dentists, you smile. With doctors, you're better. With all friends to a child. Friends are fantastic. Yes, friends are fantastic. Friends are fantastic. Friends are fantastic. Friends are fantastic. Thank you for everything you do. Mwah. Mwah.
Yay. Thank you so much, Val. That was wonderful. It is really fantastic to have a friend in you, and I'm so glad you were able to send that video so that we could all celebrate Patrick together. Next up, we have Shawnee coming to us from Montreal, Canada. Exciting stuff. Here you go.
Hi. Hello. I'm very excited playing this next song. So this next song is called Kindie Rock Stars. And Patrick is such a great champion of children's musicians everywhere. I think this is such a theme song, not only for all children's musicians, but for him himself, being a children's musician of fine caliber. So I'm very excited to do this one because this is actually how I found out about Patrick. He was doing a video to honor all the children's musicians, and I signed up to do it. And it was really fun just mouthing along to this song all afternoon that I never got it out of my head. And so it's one of my favorites this day. Since it's Kindie Rockstars. If the kids are clapping their hands and they get up and dance, there you are, that Kindie rock star. If they learn a thing or two, and it's all because of you, there you are, that Kindie rock star. You put a smile on their face, jumping all over the place. There you are, that Kindie rock star. When you're up there on that stage, kids think you're all the rage. There you are, that Kindie rock star, making music for the kids. So many different kind of hits, funny, silly, self-empowered, any genre of fun. For hours, rock stars are the one that will bring you tons of fun on stage with their band. For kids across the land, making music for the kids. So many different kind of hits, funny, silly, self-empowered, any genre of fun. For hours, rock stars are the one that will bring you tons of fun, making crazy videos, funny props and colorful clothes. If you're a great DJ, kid songs are what you play. There you are, that Kindie rock star. Do you have a TV show, content to help kids grow? There you are, that Kindie rock star. If kids and all of their friends play your songs again and again, there you are, that Kindie rock star. If your songs are streamed and heard by kids all over the world, yes, you are, that Kindie rock star, making music for the kids. So many different kind of hits, funny, silly, self-empowered, any genre of fun. For hours, rock stars are the ones that'll bring you tons of fun on stage with their band. For kids across the land, making music for the kids. So many different kind of hits, funny, silly, self-empowered, any genre of fun. For hours, rock stars are the ones that'll bring you tons of fun, making crazy videos, making props and colorful clothes. All right, you can sing this part with me. Here we go. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, Kindie rock stars, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, Kindie rock stars, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, Kindie rock stars, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, Kindie rock stars. Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks for the harmonies there.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. And very excited. I hadn't listened to all the lyrics of that. It is chock full with so many cool things. And that's amazing. So Patrick, you have been so prolific in the last couple years and been such an amazing person in our community, bringing people together. And it's a model for a lot of us. And thanks for doing this. And Kindie Rockstars has really taken off and been really terrific. So yeah, that was an awesome song, Shawnee.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, and thank you, Tim. When you first told me about the concept of Magic Train, I was like, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I can't wait to see it come to life. And now you're several episodes in, and it's, as you said, it's really good. This was great, Tim and Luke, Shawnee, Claudia, Val. Honestly, that's the first time I've ever heard any of my songs sung by others. And that's fun. I loved some of the interpretations of them, and it was a blast to listen to. Loved it. So the prolificness, I think, it comes from getting a bit of a later start in life, really launching into this. And I call it like a left brain, right brain battle. For most of my life, it was the left brain that was driving things and, really wanting to get ahead at my job and, go be a VP or a senior VP or something like that. But then I started writing children's books. And once I started to explore the arts and explore creativity and saw it come to life, it's like, okay, the right brain started to click, and that's kind of slowly taken over. And I think I'm just making up for lost time now and have just ideas hit me left and right, and just trying to do what I can to not only make what I can, but to be a part of this community with so many wonderful artists. And, Kindie Rock Stars, the podcast, has introduced me to so many fantastic people. It's been such a joy doing that and talking to people, getting to know people, and getting to hear their music. And I thank all of you for being on the show, in some cases multiple times. So you're always invited to come back. And, if there's anything about all of you, it's you're going to keep creating new stuff. And we as Kindie artists need to find all the ways we can of getting it out there and promoting each other, and just celebrating each other's work. So we're going to keep on keeping on. And that's kind of my motto as I am in the midst of a hiatus from Kindie Rock Stars, working on some new music and stuff before I'll start back in. But again, this is great, Tim. This is a great idea, and thank you all for coming on and honoring me by covering my songs.
Yay. Thank you so much. And the power of Zoom is really incredible. I want to just shout out one more time, because Patrick is in Las Vegas right now. Claudia is in New Zealand. Shawnee is in Montreal, Canada. I'm here and with Luke in our apartment in Concord, Massachusetts. And Val sent in a video this morning from Baltimore, Maryland. So it's truly a really wonderful way to connect with each other. And it's really, really fantastic. Any last words, Claudia and Shawnee?
I'd just love to say, yeah, I echo everything that you've said, Tim and Shawn. Just, I know the children's music community here in New Zealand, those of who have met you and participated in your show, are very grateful. And we love, like you say, with digital, there's always a silver lining to the restrictions that life has brought. And I'd say the biggest silver lining in the last couple of years has been really getting to know all of you. And, organizations like Children's Music Network and amazing initiatives like yours with Kindie Rock Stars really make a difference in the world. And the more I am going on myself as a solo performer, the more I think, well, I might write songs by myself, but you're not by yourself, because you're part of a community. And we reach children, which is the purpose, and with the power of everything that we do together as kind of a tribe. So I love that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I just want to chime in. I didn't know any children's musicians when I started. I knew that, maybe one or two, but thanks to Kindie Rock Stars and stuff like that, I get to meet so many of you, and there's so many great children's musicians, constantly inspiring, drives you to keep making music. So thank you so much, Patrick, and all of you. Seriously, this is the best.
Awesome. One last thing before we wrap up, I just want to say, for anybody out there watching who is not part of the Children's Music Network, please join the Children's Music Network, cmn.org.
Awesome.
Maybe can you explain as well, is that just for musicians, or is the Children's Music Network for a wider community?
It's really a wider community. It is a place where librarians and grandparents and parents and artists and performers and venues and anybody that intersects with the world of children's music can join and get together. And we've been online for the last 3 years with our conferences, and we're looking forward to some in-person things. There's some great conversations. Like tonight, there's a conversation talking about what is social media and what's the impact of social media on children's music and on children and on those of us who share the content. So really cool stuff. I also want to give a shout out to everybody who's been putting playlists together. I know there have been some really cool playlists. So one more time, can you guys shout out some of your favorite playlists that you put together with some of the Kindie artists? Go ahead, Shawnee.
I've only done one. Claudia, I know, has done many, and I honestly used your playlist as like a benchmark. I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do this. But I did one, and it was so exciting. I did a sad song playlist, so just songs that are, more on the sadder side, and when kids need a little some downtime. And it features tons of artists. Claudia's on there, Tim's on there. Patrick, I would love one of yours. Actually, I didn't ask you if you have like a sadder song I could put on there. If not, I'm gonna make more playlists. So it's just a sad song playlist for kids. So that's
I did one with the blues.
Yes, that was awesome.
Off of Shawnee with his sad songs. I was like, I put this one together a while ago, but I got to get out there and put the one out there. Claudia, you have been.
Yeah. Well, on the flip side, yes, I make a lot of playlists, and I love it because I get to discover so much people's music, and it gets me out of my head. So instead of having my own songs rattling around my brain all the time, I get to just stop and tune in and listen, and I just love discovering the wealth of music that exists on all the different music platforms. On my Spotify, I have one that I love because I love to start the day with music. I think it really sets you off on a good start, whether you're a parent or a child. It's so nice to pick your favorite happy songs. So on the flip side, there's a space for times when you just want to tune in and get all those feelings out. And this playlist I made is called Happy Positive Mornings for Kids. And I am always looking for more songs to add to that. So I love to shuffle my playlists and keep adding new stuff when people put out new things. So that's one that's really rocking for me, and I love listening to it.
All right. And Patrick, Kindie Rockstars has been sort of the ultimate playlist. It's a podcast, but it is where we're finding lots of opportunities to share music with each other.
Yeah, and I created playlists for Kindie Rockstars season 1, 2, and 3. So everybody who appeared on the show and whatever songs were featured, they're in those playlists. And those are fairly large playlists, but if anybody's looking for just a goofy, fun little playlist, I made one for my daughter called Rhythm's Favorites, and they're just chocked full of 80s songs like Walk Like an Egyptian and We Got the Beat, and then some songs from Trolls and some Michael Jackson songs and just the whole but we put them in there because at some point in time when they played, she laughed and smiled and it was clear that she liked him. And of course I put a couple of my songs in there too.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
Thank
Totally.
you.
And I just have to give a little shout out to Luke, because Luke, your piano playing is so good. I love seeing you play with your dad. That made my little heart go warm fuzzies. So wasn't it special, guys?
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much. It is wonderful to have you and be a part of this today. And one more time, celebrating Patrick Adams on the Magic Train.
Yes, take a ride on the Magic Train. Enjoy the ride and the refrain. Here as you ride.